Hi, it's David again. This is a sad video, and I certainly have my condolences going out to the family that lost their father, 46 years old. Let me get his name, Shaw, Brother Shaw, who was a stake president. Let me get it on here because I can't ever. Mitchell Shaw, 46 years old. Stake president of the Riverdale Stake for the past 2 years. Now, you know, like I said, it's a sad thing for him to lose his life, his wife to lose a husband, and the children and the grandchildren, etc. He's a stake president. He was wearing his garments. J. Willard Marriott said that his garments protected him from a boat fire, and used the typical Mormon belief that garments are magic, that you cannot be hurt underneath the garments. Well, there's going to be some Mormons that come on here and they're going to, rip me a new asshole, that's for sure. They did last time, when I did a garment failure on 2 missionaries that were sadly killed in Texas. The only reason I bring this crap up is because of the crap that the Mormons put out. They deserve to get a sharp stick in the eye when they say, oh, Marriott, I was on a boat and it caught on fire and I was protected. My garment saved me. You can find hundreds, if not thousands, of Mormons on the internet that testify that their garments save them. And of course, the Mormons, when garments don't save you, automatically assume that you were not a righteous person. Here's a guy that's been a stake president. He's 46 years old. He was in Riverdale stake presidency as a stake president for 2 years. He was out on his, I think they call it a skip loader, and he was in his family business digging up the ground, and somehow leaned out of the thing, and it pulled him under and crushed him to death. When he didn't come home, all the family went looking for him and found him and his garments crushed underneath this machine. Now, if the Mormons would simply, officially admit, the members of the first presidency should come out, say, we don't believe in magic underwear. The garment is a spiritual protection. It is not a physical protection. And the only spirituality that it protects you from is it has symbols and signs on it that tell you the promises that you made in the temple and that you're to live a life according to those promises. Now, as a side note, and I think it's an interesting side note, I had a comment that a man is thinking of coming to Utah and setting up a tattoo parlor, and it will specialize in the symbols on the breast of the garment and on the navel and on the knee. He's going to paint those and tattoo those on people, so they don't have to wear garments. They can just look at their body and remember what covenants and secrets they did in the temple. Now, I don't think that's a bad idea. I don't think that basically the world would think that's a bad idea. My gosh, I've got daughter-in-laws that have butterflies on their ankles, on their butts, on their backs. Most of us have seen an awful lot of tattoos these days, and I think that's a cool idea. If you're a Mormon and you want to tattoo on your body the signs of the priesthood, then you don't have to wear that silly garment with the skid marks that it causes. It's hot. It's uncomfortable. It's obnoxious. It makes women look like Omar the tent maker made their underwear. So in summary here, I'm just saying this is another garment failure. Those of you in the Mormon church that want to insist, and J. Willard Marriott, you're full of shit. It doesn't have a physical protection. I'm not sure it has a spiritual protection. How many underwear companies declare that their underwear is a physical or spiritual protection. People take their underwear off, whether garments or not, to have sex and to commit adultery and fornication, whatever. Garments are silly. The Mormon Church should make them optional. Want to wear them? Wear them. I kind of like Calvin Klein. And let the tattoo man put onto you the square and the cross and the, you know, I can't even remember what the symbols are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on the breast, 1 on the navel, and 1 on the knee. And I'm saying to you, garments are not a physical protection. I don't believe there is spiritual protection. Most of us that have resigned from the Mormon Church wore garments right up to the day we wrote the letter and said, you know, I resign. I've read the policies, procedures, and doctrines of this organization. I don't want my name on it. I don't want my name on it. So again, my condolences to the family. It's a sad situation. It's a tragedy for this man to be killed at such a young age. But the Mormons deserve this video. There is no protection with the Mormon physical garment in the temple. Doesn't exist. You're all, you know, fantasizing. And whether it's a spiritual protection or not, that's open to argument. So I'm sorry that this family lost their stake president, and the ward lost, or the stake lost the stake president. But you can see, shit happens. It doesn't matter if you're a Mormon or not. There's no less statistics of Mormons falling off of front-end loaders and dying than non-Mormons. I'm sorry that he died. I'm sorry that the Mormons lie. Thanks.